So there's a lot coming out with the coronavirus, and I wanted to discuss my top 5 reasons how you could tell that it's majorly political. A lot of these people that are spending a lot of time fear-mongering and focusing on this. So let's get to them real quick. Number 5 would be people saying it's a Chinese virus or it's a Wuhan virus is racist. We see Democratic people like AOC, also people in the media saying this. We had the World Health Organization come out, and one of their big takeaways was, oh, we got to make sure to fight racism when it comes to blaming China in places like this. This is absurd. We've had things like the Spanish flu, we've had Ebola. All of these are named after the places they come from. If we can't even name that there were a lot of failures in China and that's why the virus got so bad, and it's somehow racist to talk about it, it shows that it's purely political and not about saving lives. Number 4 is when they passed a bill or tried to put forth a bill to fund things to help the coronavirus, they included things like abortion funding and all sorts of other pork projects. This shows they're not really concerned about saving lives with coronavirus. They're concerned about making it political. Number 3 is the plans that happened. So Biden's plan, that he criticized Trump's plan, but Biden's plan's largely plagiarized from Trump's plan. In fact, he suggests doing almost exactly the same things Trump did. And then we see people like Schumer that were tweeting out in early February that it was terrible and xenophobic of Rush who wanted to ban people from China or flights going to and from China. Well, we can see now they've totally changed their tune. Trump's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. If he does something, they say, oh, he's a dictator, he's a tyrant. If he doesn't, they say, oh, he's failing to protect us from the coronavirus. So it's just another example of how it's politicized. Number 2, and this is a big one, before one person died in this country, the New York Times and many other outlets were calling this the Trump virus and blaming Trump. That was before one person died, and they still did that. Shows you it's purely political. And the last reason that I think is worth mentioning is the H1N1 virus killed 60,000 Americans, and yet the media and the Democrats' take on this was the exact opposite. They told people to stay calm. They didn't recommend shutting down concert venues, sporting events, etc. Now it's completely the opposite. They're running around with their hair on fire, and they're using this all to target Trump. Remember, they're salivating at the economy collapsing because they want to blame Trump. Just like Bill Maher said, they'd be more than happy to cause a recession. They don't care if that means people suffer. As long as it harms Trump, that's their goal. It's all political.